You ever dance so hard you die? No, seriously. Not I'm dead like TikTok slang. I mean actual heart exploding, bone snapping, foaming at the mouth type dead. Welcome to 1518 Strasbourg, a time when medicine was leeches, doctors, wore bird masks, and apparently the hottest nightclub was the street. Out of nowhere, this woman just starts dancing. No music, no shoes, no breaks. People laugh at first. Ha ha, she's got moves, but then she doesn't stop. Hours pass, then days. By the end of the week, 34 people had joined her. Not to party, but to drop dead from too much. Grooving. Imagine explaining to St. Peter that you moonwalked into heaven. So here's the deal. In July of 1518 in Strasbourg, modern-day France, a woman named Frau Trophea stepped out of her house and started dancing, alone, in the street. People assumed she was drunk, or possessed, or French. But nope, she just couldn't stop. Hours turned into days. She collapsed from exhaustion, only to get back up and keep going. Then came the backup dancers. Over 400 people joined in. Not for fun, not for TikTok clout. They just couldn't control it. And here's the fun part. They weren't just dancing. They were collapsing, seizing, foaming at the mouth, and literally dropping dead from strokes, heart attacks, or pure exhaustion. The city freaked out. But did they shut it down? Nope. They built a bigger dance floor and hired musicians because obviously nothing says medical treatment like a medieval rave. Now you might be wondering, why the hell were people doing a cha-cha into coffins? Well, welcome to medieval science, where the diagnosis was usually witchcraft or too many tomatoes. Doctors back then thought it was due to hot blood. Yep, too much blood doing salsa in your veins. Their solution? Let them dance it out. No joke. Their treatment was more dancing. That's like curing a sunburn with a tanning bed. But modern historians have theories. Some say it was mass hysteria, stress, starvation, and trauma rolled into one big group panic attack with jazz hands. Others blame a psychoactive mold on rye called ergot, which is basically medieval LSD. So yeah, either witch bread or existential dread got people doing death break dancing. So after weeks of twirling, collapsing, and, well, dying, the authorities finally said, maybe we should try something other than letting them moonwalk to the morgue. Their brilliant solution? They shipped the remaining dancers off to a shrine. Because obviously the cure for spontaneous soul train seizures is a church road trip. They were forced to wear red shoes. Fancy. And pray for forgiveness. Yeah, the medieval version of rehab was holy footwear and guilt. And guess what? It kind of worked. Which either means divine intervention or that they just finally realized, hey, maybe we should stop dancing before we keel over. And just like that, the music died. No DJ fade out, no encore, just silence and a bunch of confused, bruised peasants wondering what the hell just happened. So let's recap. In 1518, a woman started dancing in the street. And instead of going, weird, the whole town joined in like it was a cursed episode of So You Think You Can Dance. Black Plague edition. People twirled, spun, collapsed, and some literally died doing the worm. Doctors blamed it on hot blood. Priests blamed demons, and somewhere out there a medieval DJ is probably still taking credit for the sickest set in history. Was it mass hysteria? Poison bread? Spiritual crisis? Honestly, it doesn't matter. It's the only time in history where dancing was considered a public health emergency. And if nothing else, the dancing plague of 1518 proves one thing. Even in history, people would do anything for attention. Even dance themselves to death. Because TikTok challenge is not that new.